Let's hit something, world. This is AJ with tips and tricks. We're almost at the end of our tune-in episodes. This week we're looking at the floor tom. I like my floor tom heads to be tuned the same. That way I can have a nice punchy attack with a fat low end. We want to remove the old heads and clean the barren edges. Next we want to seat the head, replace the hoop, and finger tighten the tension rod. Next we want to tune to an audible pitch, progressing around the tension rods in a structured and repeatable order. I always start to the right of the logo, and I always put the logo of the head at the same spot because it gives me a consistent starting and ending spot. I work at quarter turn intervals with the tension rods so I don't miss the tuning that I want. What's up, everyone? Everything is set up and ready to go except for the cymbals and the microphones. Those coming up in a different episode. As I mentioned earlier in the episode, what we want to do with the floor tom is to tune the top and bottom heads the same. That way we get not necessarily a dead sound, but we get a sound that doesn't have that much resonance, but it does have a lot of attack, a lot of oomph, and a lot of low end. So here's what I got with that. Not bad for just a drop-on mic. After we get a good tone that we like, compare it to the mounted toms. This is important because we want a measured, consistent decline from high mounted to low mounted, and finally the floor. Thanks for watching. Next week we'll finish out the set by tuning our bass drum. Until then, live right, drum well, and have fun. I'm AJ Nystrom, and I'll see you next week.